Gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hi my lovely Frosty fam, it's me, Karen Frost, here at Nail Decadence, and I've got another video for you. It's quite a simple design, so it's definitely salon viable when people can go back to work, that is, because we are still in lockdown. Yay, not. So yeah, I'm showing you what I will be using. As usual, the coloured acrylics I have mixed myself with mica powders and Nao's acrylic powders. And if you would like to know how I make my acrylic colours, I will put a link in the cards for you right here for the video of how I make my acrylic colours myself. That glitter in the tube is called Rapunzel. I know it's difficult to see. It's from All That Sparkles. Beautiful holographic glitter. And anyway, so yeah, you've seen all I'm using. And you'll see that because I mix all of my acrylic colours with Nao's acrylic powder, I use Nao's acrylic liquid with it as well. So the monomer, I always use the monomer that goes with the system. So even though I am using the One Love, I will use the monomer with that when I'm using that. So I'll have two different jars of monomer. Depending on what powder I need to use, I will use the relevant monomer. I like to keep my systems the same. I don't like interchanging them. There are reasons for it. There's science involved, chemistry involved. Research it if you're interested. Yeah, there are reasons. Anyway, so let's get on with what I'm doing with the design. This is going to be a matte frosted type of look, and these maple leaves are really cute. I've got a pack. It's like a container of 12 compartments of all different coloured maple leaves, and these purple ones just, I don't know, they spoke to me. So I decided to just use the colour purple and a milky white, and I really liked how they turned out actually. Now you can see I was just trying to bend some of them because they don't really, nails are curved, these are flat, the maple leaves that is, they're flat, so when you put them on the nail they kind of stick up a bit, so I was trying to bend them so that they'd sit on the nail a bit nicer, but in the end I gave up and I just plonk them on regardless. And yeah, I thought if I file some away, then I file some away. I'm not going to sit here trying to bend every single one of them because I'm putting so many on. I was like, nah, can't be bothered. So yeah, little bit of clear acrylic to get them to stick to the nail. Just really thin, tiny amounts of clear acrylic to get them to stick on. Let that set up, and you saw me do the little finger. That was just a milky white ombre into clear, and then add in the maple leaves on there. No, that was the index finger. So now onto the ring finger, and it's not really a marble, but it kind of is a marble. It's just stripes of colours, and I'm leaving a space, like a little bit of clear in between. So yeah, just very thin wishy-washy of the milky white and that purple, just striping it diagonally down the nail. And then I'm using just the tiniest amount of clear acrylic to pick up some of that Rapunzel holographic purple fine glitter, and I'm just putting that on those clear areas, not totally filling it in, but it's there are gaps, and I wanted the gaps there, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm going around the houses again to explain things, as usual. I'm sure there's an easier way to explain things, but yeah, it's me. What do you expect? And now I'm adding some gold leaf. I seem to be adding gold leaf into everything these days. I'm really digging the gold leaf. It just finishes and sets things off really nicely. So yeah, I'm really into my gold leaf at the moment. So as you can see, just adding some of that gold leaf in amongst the lines, the diagonal lines, sort of following the lines, just to give it a little more zhuzh, you know, a bit more fancy. I don't know, gold seems to set off purple really nicely. I suppose it's It's bordering on kind of Mardi Gras-ish, but there's no green, so yeah. And then I went back to that index finger and thought, oh, let me add some gold leaf to that to sort of tie in the gold leaf on the ring finger, otherwise it would look really odd. Well, it would look odd to me, so I was trying to balance the gold leaf, if that makes sense. Anyway, on to the little finger, and I'm going to be doing a colour block. I'm not going to be filing it in this time though, because it's just a straight across line, and that's fairly easy to do with just your brush. So as you can see, I just added that bead of purple near the cuticle area, brought it down, and then used my brush to make a wall and tidy it up and get it as straight as I can get it, just with my brush. You can cut it with a craft knife, you could let it set up and file it in, but I decided to just, yeah, not make it too perfect. Just use my brush and that was good enough. It still looked like a really nice clean line with just the brush, so it's not always necessary to use a craft knife to do your colour blocking or file it in. So, you know, see how you feel. If it looks good as is, then just go ahead, carry on. So yeah, bit of a colour block with that milky white, so basically the same thing, using my brush to put the wall nice and straight, and I was making sure that the milky white did not go over the top of the purple, because I'm going to encapsulate it with clear acrylic. So I'm not building any strength at this point. None of the nails have any strength. I will cap them, and that's where I'll put the apex and structure in. So then I added some of those maple leaves to the very tip of the nail, using some clear acrylic to adhere them, and now I will cap. So now that the other ones have set up a bit, they won't move. The acrylic's holding them in place, so when I cap the nail, the glitter won't slide away in, you know, out of place. So first bead I have put by the cuticle area. It wasn't quite big enough, so I added another one after I had blended it in. So I've blended that second one in, and now I'm adding a third to the middle of the nail and bringing some of that down towards the free edge, blending it backwards, making sure that it's seamless. And then I will just keep adding beads. These are quite wet beads because I want it to flow around the glitter pieces without air pockets. So yeah, just adding as much as I need to get the strength and structure in the nail, as well as making sure those glitter pieces are entirely encapsulated and protected so that I don't file them away. I don't want to file them. It would be a shame to file them away, you know. They're such a, you know, it's such a cute leaf shape. Yeah, it wouldn't be nice if I filed them away. So looking at the nail as a whole, adding any beads where necessary. If I had any dips of acrylic, I've just dampened down that middle finger before I added my bead of clear acrylic, and as you can see, it was a very wet bead, so that it flows over those maple leaves really nicely, gets into all the crevices without air pockets. So I'm adding another bead by that cuticle area, making sure again that all that glitter is encapsulated. I also want to make sure I'm getting my apex in as well, so if it's not high enough I will add more. Now going to the middle of the nail, adding another bead there, bringing that down towards the free edge after I've blended it backwards to get it seamless. It's important when you're adding beads, if you're not doing it in one bead, that you make sure you're blending your beads in so that you don't have a seam. It won't look nice if you've got a seam. It wants to be seamless for sure. How many times can I say seam? Anyway, so yeah, bring that bead down, pattern press, pattern press. I'm going to make sure I look at the side of the nails and look at the nail from all different angles and make sure it's encapsulated on the sides as well, because you don't want to miss bits. Don't want a gap at the sides, that won't look very nice. I needed a bit more by that cuticle area. So just added a little bit more. And then look at the nail and make sure it's no dips, but if there are, I will add. So I've turned the nail to the side a bit and I saw there was a bit of a dip here, so add a bit more clear acrylic there. And then onto the ring finger, dampen the nail down again before adding my bead of clear acrylic. It just helps with it not getting that frosted kind of look, because sometimes you can get a bit of powder that hasn't met monomer, and you'll see that in the final nail, you know, it will show up as white specks. So to avoid that, if you dampen the nail down first, it's less likely that that will happen. So it's a good trick to use, definitely. I mean, you don't have to totally drench the nail, just dampen it down with a damp brush. That's all that's needed. Oh, sorry, the camera is out of focus. It will go back into focus in a moment. So yeah, just going to cap these nails, and after I've capped them, we'll go straight into the top coat, because I've not left the filing in this video. I have previous videos with filing in for my frosty filing freaks. So yeah, if you want to see any of the filing, do look at some of my previous videos and you will definitely see some filing routines in those ones. But this one, yeah, I left it out to keep this video shorter, because some people like long videos, some people like short videos, some people like filing, some people don't like filing. So I'm just trying to, you know, mix it up a bit to try and I mean, it's possible I can't please everybody, but I will try my best. That's all I can do. If there's parts that you don't want to watch, then obviously you can fast forward. If you don't like the music, then just mute me. You don't have to listen to it. You can just watch it in silence if you prefer. But yeah, I'll always have music on, because that's my thing. I take quite a bit of time choosing my music and in my editing. So yeah, that's something I really enjoy, is having some nice background music. But anyway, so yes, we are almost at the end of the video. Can you believe it? Shocking, eh? Used to long ones. So once I've finished capping this, you will see that we'll go straight into top coating. So I will say goodbye now. I have left some footage at the end of the video of the finished nails and some photographs for you to see of the finished set. So if you have enjoyed this video, do the thing, you know, the things. Click that like button, subscribe if you've not already done so, and make sure your notifications are on and set to all, so that you know the next time I upload another video. And if you feel like it, you are most welcome to leave me a comment, and I'll have a little chin wag with you, not a problem. So that's all I've got for this time, peeps. You take care now, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.
And I don't wanna do what's wrong. Yeah, I don't want no other, 'cause it's with you that I belong. But at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we
Me again, I forgot about this bit. So I'm just showing you the free edge of the nails to show you the kind of thickness that I work with. Now, as you can see, as they're pretty much credit card thickness. So after I've filed, they will be a little bit thinner. That's how I like my free edge. I don't like a huge doorstop on the end of my nails. Can't stand that. No, I don't like that. It's not aesthetically pleasing in my opinion, but some people like extra thick nails. I personally don't. And yeah, so I just thought I'd show you, because I don't often get to see what the free edge thickness looks like, and a lot of newbies want to know how thick to do nails, so I thought I would show you. So I hope that helps whoever needed to see that. Okay, I'm gone. Thanks for watching. Bye.
All night long, yeah. We dance with our razor tongues and all day long, yeah. We reset under burning sun, catching the waves, inhale, exhale, reminiscing the bygone time. Laugh till we cry, days flying by, flying by. Love on delay, push play, let it roll and take you away. Love for a day, replay. We don't care about what they say, and I go on, nah, nah, and you go on, nah, nah. No love on a holiday, no love on a holiday, no love on a holiday. Someday soon I'm gonna make it.